All right, I think we're live, so let's do this thing. We are ready to go with, if you can believe it, day 9. Hello, welcome. I'm live. I'm back for another week of this. I am almost 18 hours in. Only 4 badges. I hate to say it, I'm starting to get a little tired of it. I want to move on and make more progress on other games, but I gotta plow through this thing. How are you tonight? Just a little bit of background of where I am. I'm in Saffron City. I was scaling the mountain that is Silph Industries, whatever you want to call it. Trying to find the 4 brothers and beating them up, and hoping to get that done, and then hopefully that will open up the ability to get the 5th badge in this gym that's in this city. So that's my guess. So we are back to it. I honestly don't know which floor I left off on. Maybe 5? But hopefully you're doing well. This does look familiar. Did I beat this guy up? Yeah. Yeah, so I beat you up. I must have done everything on this floor. This might be a brand new one. No, I got you. These are all people who wanted saving. And I think I beat the scientist. I beat you too. You know, it's going okay. I'm hanging in there. Are you doing alright? You said that you were going to start streaming sometime this year, but yet I have not seen it happen yet. I don't know. Wait, did I just go down instead of up? I did. How are you? I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Hooray! Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. There have been better days, there have been worse days. And I figured, you know, I'm not really feeling streaming right now, but I kind of just I gotta get through this game. I gotta get through it, so. Not doing anything else tonight. Well, I mean, I could, but this seems like the easiest way to be productive, so that's what I'm going for. Alright, I got the Cubone against my Cheeser. I don't remember who's good against anybody anymore, unfortunately. He's probably a fighting type, which means let's bring out somebody else. Man, I feel like I use him for everything. Let's go with Krang. Well, I can definitely be white noise for you. Feel free to just drift off into the sunset. Well, I guess sunset's already happened. As I stumble blindly through a game that howlongtobeat.com says should take me about 20-something hours, 25 hours or something like that, and how about this? I'm only at 18 hours and halfway through, so I'm probably going to double the normal time of how to beat this stinking thing. In short, it basically just means I'm not very good at games, I think. You had free time, just fixing your PC, that's good. Oh, you got, okay, well, what's your job? After the National, by the way, I have the newspaper still sitting on the dining room table, or, yeah, sitting on the table. Figured maybe just bring it to you at the National would be the easiest way to do it. So if you're cool with that, then we'll plan for that. I got my super VIP tickets. I'll be there all days. I just need to request the days off, which should not be a problem. Boop. But it sounds good. I'm hopefully I look forward to joining some of your streams again. What I need to do is link my stinking PayPal account to Twitch so that when you do finally stream, I can subscribe to you. I needed to subscribe to a few people as well, but you know, as soon as you're back, you got that 1 month sub coming your way. That's assuming I can get my act together. Oh really? That's awesome. Ack, brothers, I lost. Float got $870 for winning. I'm assuming he also said that. I think I've beaten 3 of the 4 brothers now. So you do identification data entry work for CMNC. So is that like that's like a full-time job or like a part-time thing? Ho ho, I smell a little rat. And that's one of their jobs where you actually don't have to live there. That's, I'm assuming, which is really cool. There's very few of those that they offer. Rocket wants to fight. Eradicate. It's just a cut. So I have a question about that. If you're allowed to answer. If you're not allowed to answer, no big deal. But my question to you would be, do they provide you with additional resources and history or whatever in order to do that job for you? Or is it you looking up, you know, the full, you know, all of the resources and whatnot yourself? Because I definitely use COMC to, I know they call it ComC, but I'm never going to call it ComC. I use COMC to do the, what you call it? I do a lot of my research on there, just from like the scans that they have from the sold and not sold, or sold out and whatever. I use their images a lot, is basically what I'm trying to say, in a very mumble mouth sort of way, which is my trademark. You can lose anything. Gee, I wonder why you can't use Beckett. You know what's really funny about that, and I know that there's, you know, there's ways around it, but I think, you know, like the crowdsourcing that they did to rebuild their checklist, so many people just went to Beckett and copied and pasted. You can easily tell. And let me tell you something. There are definitely cards that do not exist that are mislabeled on every source. Alright, including this newly built COMC. Sure, I'll change. I don't even know what Arbok is. I think he's a poison dude, right? Poison, ground, psychic, bug. Do I have anything? I don't know what I have. I don't know what I have. I'll use Cheeser. Let's see what happens. I'll give you an example. So I don't know if I don't know if you have the ability to go in and fix these things. I don't really care enough to fix them, but I will say, like, an example really quickly is Greg Maddox Upper Deck documentary cards from 2008. There are several that are identified as being Greg Maddox cards in that set where he is not pictured. I know that because Greg Maddox collector. I opened a whole case of that stupid stuff. It's there in every single resource. Beckett, Baseball Cardpedia, COMC, After the Rebuild, everywhere. I list Greg Maddox for like these, you know, like 5 or 6 different card numbers where he is definitely not pictured. So, yeah, anyway. Let me see here. But that's awesome. I'm so glad you have a, you know, that sounds like a really cool job for you to have. That's exciting. I feel like I'm gonna lose because I'm not really paying attention to the fight. I'm just talking to you about baseball card stuff. Let's go Shiro. Why not? So your coworker worked for Beckett for 20 years. That's interesting. So I have a theory, which I think I've said on Twitter before. Again, feel free to confirm or deny or say nothing. But I have a feeling that Beckett purposefully puts fake listings into their checklists so that they can find people who just mine their data and post it somewhere else. That's my theory. Because there are definitely a lot of card listings in there for sets that are not, you know, that they don't exist, and Beckett would have had plenty of time to correct that information if they were trying to do so. But I think they purposely leave some of those things in there so they can catch the data miners. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, it's a smart move, but it certainly hurts people who are trying to build their checklists and figure out what's legit and what's not. That's the only downside to that, of course. I can understand like mislabeling something or like, you know, changing a little bit of a data point, but to have like cards that don't exist at all in your checklists, that's the part that's kind of iffy, but you know, I understand in a way why they do that. You can change and edit anything. We don't add anything until we get one in, or if we have an example of cards. Oh, if, for example, we have cards 1 through 660 and there's a blue parallel, we can probably assume there's all 660. Most of the time. Unless you're talking about like the newest Donruss sets, where they decide to just randomly pick stuff to give parallels to. That was so confusing. I don't know if they did it for 2019, but like in 2018 or 2017, they made like, you know, the cyan backs for only some of the variations, and then they made like pink backs for only some of the other variations, and I was really confused to make sure I had everything listed in my thing. Who's he bringing out? Zubat? I missed it. I missed it. I'm not paying attention to this game. This is why it takes me 18 hours. Yeah, it makes sense that there would be formatting methods. I know that, you know, when I tried to copy and paste pages, it did not work well for me. And I stopped doing that. And I'm not trying to data mine it to put on our website. I'm just trying to transfer it onto a spreadsheet. So I can, you know, it is what it is. Not to say that I don't want to build my own spreadsheet or my own site at some point, but that's probably never realistically going to happen. But don't tell your competitor that, or your employer that. I didn't say anything about that. That's not actually happening. But I have plans to crowdsource that if it were to ever happen. Oh yeah, 1-in-1 plates in particular. The good jumble with the plates and patches, set years, yeah. Yeah, those, and obviously with the, I guess there's no way you can do anything with like the repackaged sets. That's probably nothing that you have to worry about, like the, you know, like the buyback sets, because they're not given new labels. They just like throw the slabs straight in the box and they just exist. You won't find my boss by just scurrying around. Yeah, probably not, but I need to like get all four of the brothers by scurrying around, and then maybe I can get a key card, and then I can, you know. I will get this item really quickly, and then I'll fight this dude. I found calcium! Is that an in-battle thing? No, it's not. It's a normal thing, right? So let me use that right now. Calcium is for speed? No. Wait. Hold on. Okay, so there's calcium, attack, doesn't make sense. Defense, that's iron. Speed and special. I think it's speed. And I want Blurtle to have more speed. Oh, it's special. Well, either way, that's fine with me too. Got it. Oh, man. So how does that work then? Like, how do you, like, where does your work log come from? Is that something where like each new set that comes, like, okay, so like when the new cards are uploaded into the system and like they're scanned from the people sending them in, it's your job to place them in the appropriate buckets and then they get to price them. Is that the idea? Or is it you're just working on the new stuff, trying to identify them and try to create the labeling and system and whatnot for them? Scientist sent out electrode. Oh, don't do that low bandwidth stuff on me now. Don't do that low bandwidth stuff on me. I'm pretty sure the Cheezer's pretty good against the electrode. I don't think he's gonna... Well, maybe not the screech part. That wasn't great. How about regular scratch? Yeah, I'll just scratch him. Oh no, I forgot about Sonic Boom. Yeah, that might hurt me. Alright, let's switch over to Krang. He's gonna be... Oh, the buyback sets. Ugh. Yeah, I've seen how they've listed that. I think that's a good system. Obviously, there's no way to really checklist that at all. And I swear the foil color rarity the Topps claims is so full of BS. Completely full of BS. Muck? I don't know Muck. Yeah, I'll switch to Blurtle? I'm assuming the Blurtle will be good against a Muck creature. Bubble Beam? That's not bad. Could be better. Get the checklist from manufacturers and import, but even then editing, yeah, that makes sense. That seems like it would be the most time-consuming aspect of building any sort of selling website. I'm done. Oops. Forgot to talk to him. Despite your age, you are a skilled trainer. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let me see here. So I don't know if I can go anywhere else in this floor. Nope, can't. So let's go up. I gotta be getting close to the top. If you don't turn back, I'll call for backup. Oh, I beat you. This is okay. This is like the random floor that I teleported to before I decided to just take it methodically. I'll leave you up to my brothers. That was one of the brothers. I think that's where I came in last time I teleported. I think I fought you too. Yeah. Gotta tell you, just talking about cards has made me feel better about tonight already. Just make, you know. I have not done nearly enough with cardboard. I'm trying something new with my blog and whatnot, but I'm not really good at promoting myself well. And I need to... I don't know, I feel like I bug people is the problem. Like, even though I tweet so infrequently, I feel like I bug people when I do, and so I don't even bother most of the time. I'm trying this charity trade thing, and it's not taking off yet, and so... I don't know. I always dabble with just like leaving blogging and social media and whatnot. But I think it's just because I don't promote myself well enough. Anyway, Panini will checklist the cards for... Yeah. Yeah, I certainly understand that stupid crap. And then there are some sources that don't fix it too. Like Beckett sometimes doesn't. And so it's really tough to understand if I have the right card or if I'm actually looking at a different set. Exploiting weak spots does work. Think about element types. Oh, I beat you already? Let me see. Have I gone through this whole place? I beat you too? My brothers will avenge me. Okay, so I got you too. Huh. Editing and adding aside, we get groups of hundreds that get image mapped to similar looking cards, and if they match, we add them or find the parallel to match set. Got it. Seems like it would be really fun. My job is not really fun right now. It's easy, much better than what I used to do, but yeah. It's a lot of tedious data entry, but not about something fun like baseball cards. It's all about, you know, government medical reporting. So, yay. Enough of your silly games. Finally, a new fight. Magnemite. I forget who's good against these stinking things. Are the ghosts good? I'm gonna go S. Thompson. This is Haunter S. Thompson. Oh. Well, let's try Nightshade on you. Tackle. You can't tackle a ghost. A lot of headaches of Panini editing, sure. I bet. I just really wish that, I'll try Bruce Lee on him. I wish companies would be more open and honest about print runs. They hide so much behind that whole idea of, you know, competitive advantage. We can't let the competition know what the print run is for what's, you know, blah, blah, blah. It would hurt our business if we actually, you know, let people know it was in our product. But as someone who doesn't collect the low-numbered stuff, I would love to know, like, you know, those whammy, like, Super SPs in the Donruss stuff. Like, do I have to bother with that? Like, you know, are there more than 50 of them? Like, give me, like, a rough estimate, you know? At least give us a range on some of this stuff. If you give me a range, then I'll be a lot happier. I think after this fight, I might go back and yeah, that's sort of how I feel about my job. Easy enough, just repetitive and a little bit, but I can't complain. I should not complain. Admitted to National or 3-back that they only print to odds and don't even release all of them in packs. And I wish I was better at math. I've tried to sometimes figure out, like, the odds on the packs and, like, you know, but when you have hobby and retail mixed, that might be so hard to figure out. Wait, so, okay, a 250 card may only have 100 printed and 75 released. Does that mean, so when you say print to odds, don't you mean like print to order? Is that what you mean? Because that wouldn't make sense, because if you printed the odds... Or are you saying that the people who try to calculate the entire print run off of a 250 card may not be right in their thinking? I might go back and heal really quickly. What floor am I on? But that's another reason for me to not collect anything that's lower than 50. You know, if you know, print run of 50 and up is what I want to focus on, and it's for reasons like that. Like, there's, you know, some of those lower print run cards are never gonna surface. One of the things I'm really trying to debate is whether or not I should count 2010 Upper Deck. They had they had some patch cards that were expected to be multi-release, you know, like a cross-product integration. And there's actually 2 different Greg Maddux cards with a stamp of out of 50. And so from that perspective, it does fit my collection parameters. But the general consensus is that only about 5 or 10 of those 50 were released in 2010 Upper Deck Baseball before the plug got pulled on all of their releases that year. and that the other 40 out of 50 were going to be in other releases later on in the year. And I'm assuming that they have not been backdoored, because I've only seen them come up for auction like a couple times. So I'm still debating. I figure if I do it, I'll probably only do it if it's a good price. But right now they're not on my checklist. I think I'm on floor 8. So okay, if a blue parallel has 250 cards and has 1 in 800 odds or whatever, however many packs they produce divided by the base set by the odds, and that's how many they produced. Interesting. I'm not sure if I can fully wrap my head around that without reading it a few times, but I'll trust you. Hi, Cord. Welcome back. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, I'm talking with this one, Twitches. We are both baseball card collectors, so we're getting really in depth in the baseball card conversation. So, say 40 million packs, 1 in a million odds, buy 100 card sets, so 4 get produced. So they don't adjust the odds based off of... Oh, okay, I've definitely been on this floor. Oops, I went down. Didn't mean to go down. I don't know. Right now my head's swimming in the math. I need to have pencil and paper in front of me or something. But again, I tried to do the stinking math on some of those releases, but when you mix the hobby and the retail to try to figure out like what the potential print run is. Welcome to the 10th floor. So good of you to join me. Are you the 4th brother? Probably not. You would have said so. I know that they hold some back in terms of like damage and whatnot, which is certainly appreciated. You know, so I don't mind Psychic and Bug against these guys. Let me just switch over to that right now. You know, I appreciate that they do that. But man, they have to be like sitting on like a... They have to be sitting on so many like low numbered whatevers. 15 Bo Jackson rookie cards, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it may not be worth a literal gold mine anymore, but it's still, there's a lot of people who would still be interested in it. What am I doing? I already switched to a guy. Take that, choked. Yumma choked. My favorite Bo Jackson is just that one with, you know, I think it's virtually everyone's favorite, with him holding the bat behind his head and, you know, the black and white photo that got turned into the poster. I know it's not his rookie card, but... What do you have to say for yourself now? Nice try, but the boardroom is up one more floor. Alright. Well, let me get all these items. I got carbos. I get rare candy. I'll take rare candy. And TM26. Oh, I never bothered to bring something down where I can write what these stinking TMs do. Alright, let's just use rare candy. Let's level up my Blurtle. Yeah, 1990 score. Definitely. Love that card. Such a shame about Bo Jackson, isn't it? Alright, what is this one? Earthquake? Bruce Lee can't learn Earthquake? That seems like one he should be able to learn. Let's change it to Cheeser. Because he has a stupid... He has just the normal scratch. Earthquake has to be better than that. You know, I did see Endgame. This one, Twitches, have you seen it yet? Don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it. But I will say, as a film student in a past life, I wasn't super impressed. I wasn't super impressed. Yeah, I think you're right. I think he would have been a Hall of Famer. So I went through all the floors I can go through. Well, no, I guess I can go through one more. Allegedly. Okay, so honestly, part of my problem is like I wish more people would have died. I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the minority with that one, but I honestly wish that more people would have died. I do not have an appointment with your boss. Yeah, there wasn't, and that's fine. There was a lot of new stuff, just wrapping up old threads. I pretty much expected that to happen, but I also didn't want it to be so samey. Like the main fight, it just felt like we were just repeating what happened in the last movie. I don't know. I thought Infinity War was a lot better, but probably just because it had the really good build-up. You know, it has the stinking cliffhanger ending. You know, virtually. You know. All right, let's try this earthquake out. Only has 10 uses though. That's a long animation, but it's effective. Yeah, I'm not much of a football fan, so I don't know what the typical lifespan is for a Hall of Famer. Well, career lifespan, I should probably say. Yeah, let's change out to S. Thompson. Is it 7 to 10 years in the league typically? Let's just do a Thunderbolt, see what happens. That's pretty good too. I don't know. I've never really paid attention to the sport. Not my bag. Still looking for someone to, yeah, so Bo Jackson, he had like a major hip injury from a football play, if I'm not mistaken, which he just really wasn't able to recover from. Did my attack miss? You can't hit a stinking I'm pretty sure it was hip, and it's something, yeah, he was never able to fully heal. Which is a damn shame, because man was he electric. He's also one of the few, like, non-Hall of Famers that still has a really strong market for his cards. So at least he has that going for him. People still love what could have been enough to go after him. What am I after here? I got a Zubat on me? Let's just, I don't know, whatever. There probably will, I would guess there probably will be a player like him again, but probably not. Well, I don't know about Kyler Murray. Yeah, Tebow. I think the problem is that there are so many people who can definitely do the multi-sport thing, but like the contracts that they sign with the professional sports probably prohibit them from doing one or the other. That's probably the main obstacle, you know. The NFL doesn't want to lose their investment to an MLB player, and the MLB doesn't want to lose their investment to a NFL player injury. And so they probably say, you know, sort of like how like a lot of athletes are like, you can't go skiing in the off season. There's probably a lot of that. I'm really dicking around on this battle here. I'm not even paying any attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's look at that bat. Both games, yeah, more specialized than back then as well. Absolutely. So like if Bo Jackson were like straight up DH or something, then there might have a DH and punter. That's a good combo to be. I hate the DH rule, by the way. I know you're a Twins fan, but I hate the DH. No, we'll keep Haunter out here. Thunderbolt worked last time. DH is the best H. Not always, that's the problem. He's a specialized position who kind of sucks. Ray guy, I'm not sure if I follow. Maybe I did something in the game and I am not catching. Sorry. We'll do him. It's fine. Do a Nightshade. What was I saying? I was saying something. I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna go DH, then like just make all of the fielding positions. Just make all of the fielding positions specialized. You know. Make have 1 through 9 batting order be completely just batters only, basically all DHs, and then you expand the roster. You have a left fielder who only plays left field. You have a center fielder that only plays center field. They don't bat. They don't do anything. You know, if you're going to take away one position player and don't let him bat, then let's specialize it even further, right? I love watching pitchers bat. Because baseball is all about the unpredictable. And what is more, epitomizing the unpredictable than watching a pitcher hit? And there's so many pitchers that could do well in batting if they were given the chance. But again, it's so specialized that they don't want to risk that investment. Watch your step. My boss likes his Pokemon tough. Good for him. Oh, that was a dead end. I mean, Kerry Wood, 21st anniversary of that game, as we know. Alright, so I have to go through the maze to even find the key card. How are my guys doing? They're good. Alright. So now I have to go through the maze. I thought I could maybe, I don't know. Well, poo. I mean, Kerry Wood hit a freaking home run in the playoffs. You're gonna take away that? Wow, I'm scared. Have I met you before? I'm not. You're behind a keycard thing, which means I'm on the right path. Carlos Zambrano hit so many home runs. Dwight Gooden was an amazing hitter. He just wasn't allowed to. My Pokemon are my loyal soldiers. So here's my question to you. You like the DH, but how do you feel about the intentional walk rule? Do you want them to actually throw the 4 pitches? Or are you okay with them just taking the base and them announcing, yeah, he's walked? Because I have strong opinions about that one. A middle infielder hitting one is just as surprising. Sometimes, it depends. But, I mean, we have Javi Baez on our team, so... little bit spoiled with that. Yeah, they don't have to all be home run hitters. But, hit to contact, bunt here and there, which they do a lot. That's, pretty good. Miggy did pop up a double on an intentional walk. But, I mean, you can count on one hand the amount of times that something unusual has happened on an intentional walk. So if you want that kind of craziness, no, don't lose connection. Hopefully I'm still there. Hopefully I'm still there. I think I'm back. But if you like that craziness, then you should like the pitcher, because that's more craziness that happens more frequently. It's so cool when a pitcher like slaps a double to score a run, Or when John Lester gets his first hit of all time after, you know, being on the league for 9 years. And then, you know, raises his average to like a 192 for the season or something. Meanwhile, DH has hit like 241 like a Chris Davis type of deal. That's not fun. They have to be the best of the best hitters, and they just typically are not. Seems like worthless. Seems like a worthless exchange to me. I do not want to add a runner. I want them to save the pitches. Oh, come on. Don't lose connection on me again. Here we go. I want that pitcher to not have to throw those 4 pitches. Save the arm for something that will 99.999% of the time play out exactly how it's supposed to. And then that way there's fewer stupid pitching changes. You know, you can just intentional walk and then do the pitching change instead of like whatever. I don't know. It seems like it's much more beneficial overall to actually just have them take their base. Alright, this is... I'm wasting time. I'm not fighting the battle anymore. But yeah, why not go the extra route? Like, if you're going to have a designated hitter, why not just, you know, designated runners? Why did I do this? I should not have electric against a water. This is stupid. Let's just get Shiro out here. I don't know if that's true, especially in such specialized days as this. I bet you there's a lot of pitching changes. There may not be as many double switches. Did confusion really not do that much? Alright, do a headbutt. See what happens. But there's still those lefty-righties, you know, lefty-righty matchups that happen late game. Well, alright, well, I leveled up some people just by being stupid and getting a whole bunch of people out there. Darn, you weak Pokemon! Let's see here. The doors are electronically locked. A card key opens them. Yeah, can you give me one? I need it. I don't know. I haven't run the numbers, but I have the feeling that you're wrong. I feel like it's probably about the same. I know it needs a card key. I want one. I want the card key. NLDHO knows the strategy of a late game double switch bringing out a pitcher. I don't care, but like, okay, the double switch part, like, whatever. I don't care about that part. Like, that's not a thing for me. My whole thing is, like, these guys are ball players. If you're gonna replace one position with a batter exclusively, then just go all out. Just replace all 9 position players with 9 batters and have a team of 18 that you field. I'd be fine with that, you know? Help, I'm a Silph employee. Oh, are you gonna give me the card key? If I beat you? Or is this just like a weird thing that you're doing? I like this. I wish more managers would like employ strategy and keep the pitchers in the game when they switch other pitchers and like do, you know, have the first pitcher go in the outfield for a batter or two and then come back in and pitch again. I think that'd be cool. Oh no, my bide was disabled. Whatever shall I do? That or rule 1, 9 fielders who hit. All AL teams don't play real ball. I don't know. I haven't heard too many people making that argument. Maybe other people are and I'm just not paying attention. I'm not saying that AL teams don't play real ball. I'm just saying I want to see my whole team contribute in both at the bat and the field. Because there's going to be shitty batters no matter what you do. So, who are they bringing out? I'm not paying attention to what's going on. Wheezing. Look what you're doing to me. I can't pay attention to this game. How am I supposed to win? How am I supposed to beat this game before my battery craps out on me? Oh, I was poisoned. That's the first time that's happened in a long time. I just don't find the AL game interesting to watch because of that. And I know you probably don't find the NL game interesting to watch because of the pitchers hitting. Yes, I will switch out. It just makes for a lot more magical moments. Expect the unexpected. That's the fun of it for me. But I'm not watching baseball as it is right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Why am I doing this? Why am I pressing wrong buttons so much? It's hard to be a fan of any game when your team fields terrible people and your ownership is full of terrible people. How did you know I was a rocket? Well, you started fighting me out of nowhere with unprompted. I work for both Silph and Team Rocket. Cool. Oh, that's right, he's poisoned still. Antidote. So, like, you could have given me the card key or something. I'm gonna save. It's been a while. I'm not making progress. I don't know. I feel like I'm not making progress. Can I please? Give me the card key. So, next question. Oh, that's where I came from. I went around there too. You like it as two separate leagues with distinct rules and differences? Yeah. It makes it fun to debate, for sure. If nothing else. I don't think I've tried this one yet. Oh, that is a new one. A child intruder? That must be you. Nope. I'm a grown-ass man. I forgot what my follow-up question was already. Haunter. Oh, I remember. What are your thoughts on expanding the league further? What are we at right now? 30 teams? Make it a 32. What do you say? Oh, that's right. Thunderbolt wouldn't do it. Nightshade might do it. I would be wholly in favor of 32 teams if it meant complete division realignment. Make it into 2 divisions in the National League, 2 divisions in the American League again, and then you're good. Then I'm all for it. Plus, maybe that'd become, you know, yeah, that's true. Where? I bet Las Vegas would be one. They've been talking about that forever. And then they're talking about another Canadian team, right? So, like, maybe Montreal will get another team again. Unless Miami moves back to, or Tampa, yeah, or Tampa could be relocated to Montreal, that's true. So maybe Canada will get their team just from a natural relocation from a Florida team. I mean, there's a few major sports cities that don't have an MLB franchise that could happen. I mean, but I don't know if you were around or remember when the Rockies got their team, but who would have imagined that? You know, who would have imagined that Colorado or Denver would have received a team back then? Switch. This guy isn't very good. Troopersley. I don't know. I want an opportunity to find a new team. I think it'd be cool to start fresh with a new expansion and be, you know, one of the OG supporters of that team. Whoa! I need to switch out. I don't know, let's just do a cheeser. Minnesota's not a new team. You think the Twin Cities should have twin teams? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't know. You guys still play in AstroTurf, right? You know, I haven't played Tetris 99 in forever. I haven't played the Switch in months, honestly. It's been all Game Boy stuff, almost exclusively, on stream. The other video game time that has happened is my wife has been playing Persona 5 at night. Go on home before my boss gets ticked off. Give me a card key. Alright, I need to go back and heal. Oh, it's an open field now? Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm trying to think of... So I've been talking... my wife and I have been thinking about moving away from Chicago. Still quite a ways away from doing that. Won't happen for at least a year. We're going to take a trip out to Sacramento this month to kind of explore that idea. Because she's been thinking about moving back to California, and that seems like a decent enough potential city to move to. So, if that happens, then maybe I would switch to like... But see, I don't want to really... Maybe I would do an AL team. Like, maybe I would do Oakland because it's close to that. Maybe I would do Seattle, even though it's not really, you know, a typical Sacramento one. Can't really do the Giants because they have shitty ownership too. I'm very picky, and I'm sure no matter what I pick, it'll just get ruined by something anyway. So it'd be great if they could just, you know, start up a brand new team, a new franchise somewhere. Let me go with that. I don't know why I just did that. What a waste of time. Whew. Yeah, there's so many games I want to play. Tetris 99 is... I don't think I'm ever going to win a game on that. I came really close once. I had a nice, like, 2 or 3 minute battle with somebody. And I was very proud of myself for holding out that long. There's nothing down there. But my mind doesn't work that fast. I'm not, I don't know. I don't even know the right word for it. I'm not a savant for Tetris. Is there a teleporter down here? Yeah. I've probably been in this before. 100 wins in over 700 matches. That's super impressive. So you should definitely be streaming that when you get around to it. I'd watch the hell out of you playing Tetris 99 effectively. That seems like a bad idea. that just really? Is there something over here? Hey, new spot. Found TM09. I'm not digging this maze thing. I would love to make some progress. Takedown. Bruce Lee can learn takedown. That'll be his third ability. Carbos, is Carbos... That's like an actual thing, right? There's my speed. Okay, Carbos was the speed. Okay, cool. Ooh. There's probably a system to this maze as well. Is there a thing over here? Yes, there was. Leads me over here. Been on that one. Ugh, this is boring now. Have I fought you? Yes, I have. Saved you. Can't get through there. I wish it would tell me what floor I'm on. But, so what other Switch games have you been playing recently? If you're still here. I finally did Super Mario Odyssey. I beat the main story mode and everything in that. I got 500 plus moons, or 600 moons, or whatever it was to get like the very last story segment, like the very last level unlocked. I was able to do that much. There's no teleporter over here? Dumb. Slowly working through Mario and Rabbids Kingdom battle. What else is there? I feel like I'm just going around in circles now on this stupid thing. Getting ready for Mario Maker 2. Final Fantasy 7 and 9. I have 10 in the mail. I have not heard of Shalnor Legends, I don't think. I'm very much looking forward to the, do you have a thing? Eek, no, stop, help. Oh, you're not with Team Rocket. I'm sorry, here, please take this. No, that's not a card key. I don't care about your stupid TM. Really looking forward to Link's Awakening thing. Self-destruct. Not worth it. Can you give me something else? Yeah, I know it's self-destruct. Ugh. What's over here? Anything good? No? No. I don't know, I know some people don't dig the art style of the Link's Awakening remake, but man, I think it looks pretty. I'm down for it. And plus I'm making, I decided to make Link's Awakening my last game of this challenge. And so, it'll be nice to kind of play that in some form or fashion. Oh, I finally beat it. As a kid, I got stuck in one of the dungeons because there is a way to break that dungeon. So this really just goes around in circles then. So there's like multiple exits of this? Or am I doing something silly? There's a lot of Zeldas I have not beaten. I've beaten most of the handheld ones. The only one I have not done is Phantom Hourglass. Okay, so that just straight up is a circle. Alright. Thought maybe it was tricking me and it was taking me to different floors and I wasn't realizing it. But no such luck. This is stupid. I hate this maze. But yeah, like most of like the console Zeldas, like non-handheld console Zeldas, I have not completed, and it's something I do want to do at some point here. I want to get through some of the Metroid games first. You know, when I do stream on Sundays, that's sort of what my plan has been, is to do Metroid games, even though I haven't really actually done that yet. That is something that I want to do. Alright, well now I'm here again. And then after that I'm probably going to start going through some of the Zelda games that I've never completed. Like I have Wind Waker, never beaten that. I have, what's that other, what other ones do I have? Zelda 2, I never beat that legitimately. Yeah, I've never gotten all the way through the Metroid game either. That's kind of why I wanted to do it. Like, there's so many classics that I feel like I should have. But where the hell do I go? I feel like I've been through everything. There's nothing here? I've definitely been through this stupid thing. Because that takes me to that lady. No. Ah, oh, fuck. Hold on. I have an idea. Hold on. Because this way's blocked both ways. Is there a stupid hidden thing over here? Card key? Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Ugh. God damn it. Blaster Master Zero got a Switch release. Yeah. That's another one I never did anything with. I really want to do this Game Boy challenge. Like, I'm not going to stop doing that. Bingo! Now, if I have to get a stupid card key for every single one, then I'm going to be mad. Alright. But yeah, there's so many games in my backlog. What I've been thinking about doing as well is just like maybe taking a day to stream here and there and just playing a game to see if I want to keep it or not. Because I have so many freaking games and a lot of them I don't want. I want to like start downsizing. And so an easy way to do that would be to play them, see if I want them or not. You look tired. You should take a quick nap. Don't give up. Did you just heal all my people? Oh, thank you very much, lady. And then, yeah, just, you know, try them out for a little bit. If I don't like it, then sell it off on eBay or something, and then, yeah. That's my plan. But I have a lot of plans that don't pan out, so don't expect that to actually happen. Are you the fourth brother? Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. You are not the fourth brother. Drowsy. Sand attack. I want to play Star Tropics as well. I want to Star Tropics 1 and 2 I want to beat at some point. I've been thinking about that a lot. Some of the older NES like RPG like games like Battle of Olympus is one that I've really been thinking about doing again. Or Chrysalis. I've seen a lot of people like playing that, and I haven't wanted to watch because I want to play it myself. or like N64 games that I have now recently acquired that I had never had before, like Donkey Kong 64 or Banjo-Kazooie. Like so many classics that I've never touched. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, never touched that one in. So much to do, just not enough time. I need someone to pay me to be a full-time streamer just so I can do this, but that'll never happen. But yeah, no problem. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by and chatting with me. Man, it made my day. It really did. So thank you. Have a good night. Who's coming out? And now I can focus on my bat a little bit more. That's what I hear. Like, I played a little bit of it. I played some of the Super Paper Mario on Wii. I got like halfway through that and then I abandoned that because that's what I do with a lot of my stupid games is I just abandon them out of nowhere because I'm stupid like that. So I want to use streaming as an excuse to like force myself to finish games. Not just Game Boy games, but other ones. So maybe one of these days. But anyway, I won't keep you any longer. Hopefully we'll chat again soon. Machop is coming out? Machop is no match for Shiro. Mac Hop is dead in one blow. Alright, I'm racking up the money. If I had started as a trainer at your age, you probably would still be where you are. Alright. Okay, new ability over here. Hyper Potion, that's not bad. I support Team Rocket more than I support Silph. Who's he bringing out? Electrode. I don't know if Earthquake probably will not work on this guy. That's my guess. Oh, I figured since he's like a floating